So hi everyone, so this time I am doing my lunch. It's going to be a parsnip soup. So I'm kind of like following the recipe. Again, it's from Tana Ramsey, and I'm kind of like following the recipe and kind of like making it up as I go along. So I'll show you what I'm doing. So I've got some ginger. I'm just going to take the skin off the ginger. So I wonder how you're all getting on. Are you carrying on with your New Year's resolutions? Or have you given up? Which is fine. I think we put ourselves under so much pressure, don't we, to try and change, and it's very difficult to maintain it. Or sometimes I feel embarrassed by doing it, or somebody else wants me to do something else, and it just gets hard, doesn't it, to find the time. I'm not sure I could do it if I was working full time. So again today, I think the theme today is sort of like onion and ginger. Oh well, hopefully it'll keep the bugs away. Oh, it smells good. I do like fresh ginger. There's something about fresh ginger. It is warming, and I think, well, actually at the moment, I think the weather in the UK is actually going to be warming up. So we had, it snowed yesterday, although it didn't, for us anyway, it didn't do anything. So I've already got the fan on, so you can probably hear the fan over the hob. I've just turned that on in preparation. So I suppose the reason why I'm doing these videos is to sort of like encourage me to do it. I'm not sure if anybody's actually going to watch them, which is fine. But maybe it might help to encourage someone else to do this. And you can watch me and see if I change over because this is going to probably take me about a year to do this. Maybe more. I don't know. But we'll wait and see. And I think that's the problem, isn't it? We just want instant results, and when we don't get instant results, but we feel healthier, which I think is good. But if we don't see results, if we don't see the scales going down, or our clothes getting tighter, looser even. No, I don't want my clothes to get any tighter. Then we become really disheartened. But actually, the longer it takes us to lose the weight, the better it is, because then we can maintain it. This onion looks interesting. I don't know if I've done a big gouge out there, but it just needs another layer coming off. Might need I wonder if we can just sort of like slice this bit off, but not the other, not the rest of it. Because this isn't a quick fix. We don't want to do dieting where we lose the weight, but then because we've worked so hard at sort of like eating not many calories and exercising lots, we can't maintain that. Although maybe we feel that if we lose a bit of weight quickly, it might help to spur us on to lose some more slowly later on. I don't know, I kind of like thought that, you know, whether it would actually help if you actually see some weight loss, but is it proper weight loss? You know, it could be, it might not be the fat. And sometimes, because muscle weighs more than fat, we could, if we're exercising, we could actually be gaining muscle rather than I can't remember what I was saying now, but yeah, I mean we just take it all with a pinch of salt, really, don't we, and try and get on with it. And it's very, very difficult, especially if you feel you've tried every diet and nothing works for you. But we're not trying every diet. I'm just trying to eat healthily, so eating meat and lots of vegetables. And meals that are rich in protein, not necessarily lacking in carbohydrate, but just rich in protein, because I think we're protein starved. That's what I keep reading. So we need to eat more protein. But it's finding out what works for you, and I suppose what works for your body as well. Eating at the times that you're hungry. So I do sometimes eat lunch at 11 o'clock because I am hungry, rather than thinking, oh, maybe I'll have a piece of fruit or snack, you know, snack or something. But actually it's probably not doing any good, because I don't eat anything else after I've eaten my lunch. I'm just trying to chop everything over here, and then I suppose I could start cooking off the... I'm going to cook the onion and the ginger together, and then add the parsnips. Is there something else in there? Oh, there's apple as well. No, I don't think she actually puts the apple in the soup. She cooks it separately and then serves it together. But because I'm a one-pot kind of person, I'm going to put it all together and see if that comes out. Maybe she's already done it like that and it didn't taste very nice, but I'm going to do it like that and see what it's like. Because I'm a rebel. That's that cooked. We can always cut up the apple in a bit while the rest of it's cooking. So I'm going to start off by cooking this first, I think. So, let's turn you around. Let's see. Oh, you don't want to see my lovely kitchen sink. I just need to angle it a bit better. Right, can you... Oh, sorry. Right, can you see me over there? Yeah, you can probably see me over there. So, let's get the hob on. So in the hob, all I've got, oh, you don't really want to see my legs and my stomach. Try and raise it up a bit. Oh yeah, that's better, isn't it? So in the hob I've just got some coconut oil, which I like. Let me bring over the let's just bring that a bit closer. Oh, I'm just dropping the parsnips all over the floor. Right, so the coconut oil has dissolved, so I'm now just going to add in the ginger. And obviously we just want to soften it all up. We don't want it to actually burn. This is what this sounds as it's doing. But it's not. Maybe it is. Burnt soup. Right, I'm going to just chop up 2 apples. Just need the thinner knife to and I'm just going to core this apple. Can you see me? I'm just getting on with it. And you can just watch me in the background. bringing back the parsnips are alive, probably because the plate's not really big enough. Right, I'm going to add the parsnips. And in that I'm going to add the vegetable stock. Oops. Right, I've actually only got a litre there and the recipe does say 2 litres. So I think I'll just see how it looks. So I'm just going to chop up the apple. I've also got some almond milk, which the recipe doesn't say, but that's what we used before with the other soup that I've made. So we'll see what if that brings anything to it. And I think the apple will probably thicken it up as well. Turn this up a bit and bring it to the boil. I might just put in a bit more hot water. But I'm probably not going to use too much hot water because I haven't actually got as many parsnips as it actually says. So, and I think it did say 2 onions and I'm only using an onion. So I just want it to just cover it a bit more. I reckon that was only about 500 mils. So I'm just going to bring it to the boil. Can you see it from there? You can't really. Right, here we are. Here's my brilliant steady hand. Oh, I haven't got any of the garam masala in it. So that's what it looks like at the moment. So let me just see how much of this spice needs, because this is what I had to go out and buy. I'm sure we had some, or maybe it's, but I've only got Tesco own. So how much of this do I want? 2 teaspoons. So we'll give this a good shake, shall we? Well, we're just waiting for this to come up to the boil. I'll give that a good stir. So I think what some of these recipes are trying to do is that they put fruit in it, which of course nature's sweets fruit. Fruit is probably just as bad for you as a fizzy drink, because it just has probably the same amount of sugar. I think people say that a glass of orange juice has the same amount of sugar as a glass of cola. And I think with putting fruit in cooking, it helps to give it a bit of sweetness. And I have found that if I have the sweetness with my main meal, then I don't crave for the sweetness afterwards. I don't crave for like a sweet pudding. I do have a very sweet tooth, and that's probably my biggest downfall. I love cake. So maybe this is why these recipes are good, and to me they help. To other people, they probably don't like eating fruit with their main meal, because that's eating pudding with their main meal. I don't know, again, it's just finding out what works for you. It doesn't seem to be boiling, does it? I'm sure when we did the carrot soup, it seemed to boil quite quickly. Oh, I think it's coming now. So with the carrot soup, you put in the orange, which I did actually forget to put the orange in the second time I made it, because I didn't actually look at the recipe. But I'm also thinking of the fruity curry as well. Having the peach slices helps to give it a sweet taste to it. But maybe people don't like that, and that's fine, because there's lots of recipes out there for everybody to try, and it's finding out what works for you and what you like. So I'm probably going to stop it there. Once it begins to boil, I don't know what the recipe says, but once it begins to boil, and this is what I did with the other one, I left it to just simmer for 25 minutes, probably until the parsnip is soft, and then I am going to blitz it. Now, I haven't actually filmed when I've blitzed it. I think when I first did the carrot soup, I whisked it so it was really smooth, but the second time I did it, I made sure it was a bit lumpier, and then you feel as if you're actually eating something as well, so there was sort of like still whole carrots left in it, which was nice. But it's personal preference, isn't it? It's what you like. So if I remember, I might do that, and if I'm not, well, I'll probably tell you in the next video what it was all like. So see you later, folks. Take care. Bye bye.